Alright guys, it is that time today. It is Thursday, so of course you already know we are going to be looking at the NFL Week 3 predictions. Here we go. So obviously, it's going to start out with our Thursday Night Football game that is going to be tonight, which is the 1-1 Giants at the 2-0 San Francisco 49ers. I mean, I feel like for most of us, this should not be a question at all. I mean, the Giants, 40-0 against the Cowboys in Week 1, and they barely even beat the Cardinals. They barely even beat the Cardinals last week. I mean, and let's be honest, like, at halftime, the Giants were down, like, 20-0 or something like that. They were down, but, like, 20-0 against the Cardinals. And it was looking like we were going to have a repeat of Week 1, and then they came back, and then they won, like, 31-28 or something like that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think the Giants have this one. Not against the 49ers. I mean, the 49ers are looking great this season so far. Alright, Denver Broncos at the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins have looked like one of the best teams in the AFC right now, at least. If not, the best team in the AFC. Just like going into this, Tua threw his first interception last week, and it was at the end of the game. And it was like, that's his first interception of the season, and it was like already basically in Week 3 now. So it was like, and Tua, like, he's playing great, I feel like. I mean, I think this Miami Dolphins have been looking electric. Yeah, I think the Broncos go 0-3 here. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Patriots at Jets. And you know what? I mean, this is a hot take on the Patriots, but I feel like the games that they've lost have actually been kind of close, though. Like, really, the Patriots should be 1-1, at least, because I feel like the Patriots should have won Week 1 against the Eagles. Like, seriously, Patriots were about to have a game-winning drive. It was really close. Like, Eagles barely won that game against the Patriots in Week 1. I kind of forgot who they versed in Week 2. I think it was, like, the Colts or something. But, I mean, no, it was not the Colts. I don't know. I don't feel like scrolling up. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna take my Jets, hopefully. Zach Wilson, we didn't look too good against the Cowboys last week, but, I mean, let's just forget that even happened. Alright, 0-2 Texans at the Jags. I mean, Jags are going to be furious going into Week 2. Going into Week 3 after losing to Kansas City. Well, Kansas City didn't even play that good. I mean, Mahomes threw the ball to our offensive linemen. I mean, just, what the hell? I mean, the Jags are going to win that. I mean, come on. Alright, Tennessee Titans, the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns should have won the game against the Steelers. They should have. I mean, in a game they shouldn't have lost. Cleveland Browns should be 2-0 right now. I mean, Nick Chubb, that's going to play a huge toll on them for the rest of the season. Because Nick Chubb's going to be out for the whole season, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure he is, right? Yeah, I mean, Cleveland Browns, I'm going to take them, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tennessee Titans end up winning this. I mean, if you lose Nick Chubb, it's like, ugh, he carries that team. Alright, next we have the Atlanta Falcons, who are somehow 2-0. I don't know. They beat the Panthers in Week 1, which, to be fair, they beat our Panthers. That's not a hard task to do. I mean, we'll get about the Panthers when I get there. I'm pissed about our team right now with the Panthers. And Detroit Lions, who should also, the Lions versus the Colts, yeah. Lions should be 2-0. I mean, come on. I don't know how they lost to the Colts. I didn't see any clips of that game, but they should have, won against the Colts. Like, come on. Anthony Richardson, he's not good, right? I don't know. But, I don't know. I don't see the Falcons winning this, dude. They're 2-0. They should not be 2-0. I'm taking the Lions. Come on. Alright, the also somehow 2-0 Saints at the Packers. I mean, Saints beat our Panthers last week on Monday Night Football. I don't even want to... Dude, like, dude, just... Bryce Young is not it, dude. He is not it, unfortunately. I mean, couldn't do shit. I mean, even our running back, Bryce Young in that game didn't even know where to line up. He was literally... Bryce Young was lined up behind the right guard. He wasn't even lined up behind the center. He was lined up behind the right guard. And like our running back, I don't even remember what his name was, had to like literally push him over to the center because he was just lined up wrong. Like Bryce Young, honestly he might have a concussion on how far his mind is right now. I don't fucking know. I mean Saints, they've been looking that bad. I mean, I'll take the Saints. Buffalo Bills at the Commanders. I mean, I don't know. Like, it seems strange for the Commanders to be 2-0. They really didn't verse... They versed pretty bad teams in these first 2 weeks, however. Like, this is going to be their first real game. Commanders beat the Cardinals in week 1. Like, that's not that much. Beating the Cardinals is not that big of an accomplishment, to be fair, buddy. You know, it's not an accomplishment, really. And then they beat the Broncos, which the Broncos actually almost brought that game into overtime if they would have gotten that 2-point conversion after that insane Hail Mary that got bobbled like 3 times. But, I mean, you know, Commanders, I don't know, and they barely, honestly, like, looking at the score, Commanders didn't even really win week 1 against the Cardinals, even that, like, they didn't even really beat the Cardinals that much. Like, it was a close game. I'm gonna take the Bills. I don't know. Yeah, the Commanders are 2-0, but, this is gonna be their first real game, pretty much. Alright, the Chargers and the Vikings. The Chargers are a team that no one expected to be 0-2. I mean... Okay, to be fair, losing against the Dolphins in week 1, that's tough. I mean, it's the Dolphins. They're looking great this season. But the Titans? You lost to the Titans in week 2. Bro, come on. You guys lost to the Titans? You guys were supposed to be a good team. The Vikings are 0-2 as well. Lost to... What? In week 1, they lost to, I don't even know. I don't even remember. Minnesota Vikings lost in week 1 to, I guess, the Packers, right? Was it that? No. I don't know. Well, 0-2. I'll take the Chargers. Colts at Ravens. Yeah, Ravens. They're looking great. Oh, God. Panthers at Seahawks. I'm still just disappointed with our Panthers right now. Bryce Young's looking shitty as ever. We can't move the ball, like, at all. Yeah, that's it. Seahawks are going to win this game. Chicago Bears at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chicago Bears have looked terrible. I mean, they let the Bucks get 2-0. Seriously? You guys, like, seriously, Bears, you guys let the Bucks win, and now they have an undefeated record so far? Are you kidding me? The Bucks with Baker Mayfield? I mean, that pass by Justin Fields that was in the end zone, and he threw it to like a defensive lineman of the Buccaneers on like the 3-yard line, and he got it in technically for a pick 6. That was terrible. I don't know who is Justin Fields throwing to. If you really need to, throw the ball away, Justin. You don't have to throw the ball. Like you can always just throw it away if the pressure's too much. I mean, my gosh. Oh my gosh, Chiefs win. Cowboys at Cardinals. Cowboys. I mean, what kind of question is that? Pittsburgh Steelers at Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh Steelers should be 0-2, as I mentioned earlier. Cleveland Browns should have won that game on Monday Night Football. Raiders got absolutely destroyed by the Bills last week. So, I will take the Steelers, but I could see it going either way for this game, honestly. I could see either one of these teams winning. And then Monday Night Football matchup, one of the two Monday Night Football matchups, because we have two. We have the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Tampa Bay, who are also 2-0. I don't think it should be a question here. The Eagles should definitely win this game. I don't know how the Bucs are 2-0. We don't know. Okay, oh wait, hold on. Let's see, because the Bucs versed the Saints. Or wait, no. What am I saying? The Bucs versed the Bears last week. Who'd they verse in week 1 to go 1-0? I don't even know, but I'm assuming it was a bad team. I'm assuming it was bad. It was a bad team because the Bucs could not have versed a good team to go 2-0 so far. And then we have our other Monday Night Football matchup, which is the LA Rams at the Cincinnati Bengals. This is obviously a Super Bowl rematch. I don't even remember what Super Bowl it was anymore at this point. What was it, like Super Bowl 55 maybe? 56, I think it was actually. I think it was actually 56. Because last year's Chiefs and Eagles was 57, I'm pretty sure. This year's is 58. So yeah, Rams at Bengals. So yeah, this should be a Super Bowl 56 rematch, I believe. Right? I think so. Because then Super Bowl 55 was the Chiefs and Bucs. Yeah. And then the one before that was Chiefs and 49ers. Yeah, so this is Super Bowl 56 rematch. I mean, I'm hoping the Bengals can figure it out. I mean, because Joe Burrow, how are you going to be the most highest paid player in the NFL? Not the highest paid quarterback. How are you going to be the highest paid player in the whole National Football League and go 0-2 right now? I mean, come on, dude. What the hell? I mean, seriously. So, the Bengals figure it out. The Bengals figure it out this week. I think they easily take down the Rams, but I don't know. We will have to see. I'm taking the Bengals just because I hope they win this. I hope the Bengals figure it out. I know the Bengals took an 0-2 start last year, but oh gosh, they are looking terrible. Oh, yeah, they're looking terrible. So, we'll see. But yeah, that is it for my Week 3 predictions. I will skim through these. Let's go up here. Skim through these to see if you guys agree or disagree with any of them. You guys can put in the comments if you guys think any of these are wrong. I mean, some of these were pretty close choices for me, honestly. But yeah, my record after the first 2 weeks is 19 games predicted correctly and 13 games predicted wrong. So I have a 19-13 record so far after these first 2 weeks, and yeah, that's it. We'll see what happens tonight.